Hello gang, I'm Colonel Failure and this is Railway Empire back in the France again for another adventure. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, we're going to Poitiers, it says so at the top. I was about to say I didn't know where we were going, but I clearly do know where we're going. I've only just recently come to accept that I actually know where I'm going. Let's look at a different angle. There we go. Oh, amazing. Last time around we finished up by filthing our opposition just ever so slightly, and that's got to be the theme moving forwards, because if we don't start to make some ground on our opponents here, we're going to end up being defeated, and that's not what we want at all. So I'm going to tackle some of our objectives in the big massive objective list today, and see if we can't make a bit of headway. Stick around for that. It's coming up after the bombastic intro. Right, well, since you've been gone, the clowns from the opposition have built a flipping great bridge underneath my blocking track. Now, I mean, that cost them money, so... oh, they've done it again, look! Oh, dear. Professor Science has had to invest big to get over the top of that, which, well, I mean, that makes me happy. So that's all good. We've got 183,000 francs in the bank. Let's have a quick look at the Scalatron. No, you've clicked the wrong button there. There you go, grab that. Now then, we are trying to grab... Do we want Le Continent? I think I made a decision on this, didn't I? The Continent is really fast, and it's very popular with passengers. So yeah, we could get that and stick it into operation now. It's not necessarily... Hold on, we've got an inventor available. What do they do? Office personnel, available employees, inventor. Right, Carson, what do you do? Provides you with ideas and inventions, which gives me 90 innovation points. A one-time purchase of 44 grand. Yeah, we'll buy it. Yeah, do it. Yes. Thank you very much. Right, okay, so now I've got 3 points of research. Magical. Now, we could go for the reindeer. Which is... suitable for rapid transit, so it's an express, but it's not as good as... its tractive is slightly better. So for those routes that aren't quite as rooty, what do we got here? Oil lamps is that way as well, which gets us extra ticket prices. Yeah, let's do that. Right, we'll go with the reindeer.
You can drive this locomotive straight to the scrapyard.
Thank you there, Scottish Italian mafioso type who's in France. Jolly good. Now then, let's have a look at the task list. We've got to make Paris a large city. Okay. Create a direct connection between Bordeaux and Rennes with a max length of 789 kilometres. Okay. Receive an annual profit of quite a lot. Transport 214 loads of wood. We've got a whole bunch of stuff here that we're just going to tick the box of. Bordeaux and Rennes. Let's have a look at that. I'm all about, occasional new routes. And frankly, I'm not really getting enough out of the routes that I've got. But we're already on Bordeaux. Where's Rennes when it's at home? Well, I mean, it's a city. It doesn't really go anywhere, does it? Rennes. Yeah, I know. My French geography is not brilliant. That's Brest up there. Then Rennes is up here. Okay. Problems in Bordeaux. What? All right, someone's filthed me again. All right, well.
Are you happy? I got you an article in the newspaper.
It's our Italian mafia friend. Okay, so right, Rennes all the way up here. So we're not going to do that all in one. We've got Poitiers. So maybe running Poitiers to Nantes would work. Yeah, yes. But I'm leaving too much money on the table. I just need to get on with it. Everything's pretty viable. What's going on here? No suitable freight for this train. What now? Is there an over delivery going on? Let's look at Limoges. No. You still need grain. You just can't take anything back the other way. Why is it informing me of that, I wonder? Well, regardless, it is, and therefore that's a thing, apparently. Right, now, what am I going to do? I don't know. I'm paralysed by the number of choices we have available. Now, in the comments last time, someone said that you can look at the flow of goods here and get a feel for what goes where. Right, so you can take some of that to your Bordeaux, and then we take some more of that to Bayonne, and I'm pretty sure I'm doing that already. Or Bayonne, maybe. Security guard available. Not interested in security guard at the moment, but thank you. Then in Limoges is more grain. Yeah, flipping grain everywhere. And it's coming down from an awfully long way away. And I don't have a station there, and it hits Tours, which I also have, and Poitiers, which I also have. It seems like everybody just wants to use grain because that's what you've got highlighted, you Burke. All right, okay, well, you know, that's good. Pigs. We're taking some pigs to La Rochelle, some to Poitiers. We could be playing with pigs. What else we got down here? This is cotton, I suspect. No, wool. Wool currently doesn't need to go anywhere. This is coal. Where does that go? Doesn't go anywhere. I mean, obviously, it's only telling me about local destinations. But what have we got there? Is that oil? I would assume oil. Nowhere. Groovy, good. And then this barrel of vino. We can send some vino to Bayonne. Right, let's do that because it's quick. And also because it's going to help us out. Right, we want a small train station here. Basically anything that brings in more cash, right? Yes, good. Come on, you there, about here, like that. That'll do nicely. The Garnier Farm. I'm certain it has its own laboratoire in there as well. Right, okay, now then, what do we got here as far as lines are concerned? Let's just sling it in here, shall we? Keep it simple. And wang it over there. 6% grade, that's unhelpful. Let's do another interstitial. That's also 6% grade. Well, we'll keep it flattish. I know that's a bit of a wiggler. Obviously, I've built that at a slightly greater altitude. Yep, take it. Right, and then we want to stick a train on that. So let's do that. Set up the line from Bayonne to the Garnier Laboratoire. To the laboratoire. No. I want you to go over. Yes, I know. Thank you. I don't know what detail it's trying to give me there, but it did. Come on. Yes. Come on. Yeah, that's nice. Edit station. We don't need to edit station. Select one of your stations to add to the line. This one? No? Okay. Delete that station. Add this station. And then add that station. Okay, why are you now fighting me? Why are you not interested in adding this station to the line? Have I not connected this line up correctly? It's the only thing I can think of. But surely it wouldn't allow me to do anything at all if I hadn't done. No, that's all viable there. What's the problem? I haven't forgotten how to do this, have I? You just go clickety click 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 click, and everything's lovely. Bum 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 bum. Do you need to? Oh, hold on. I bet this is a one-way signal, isn't it? That's the kind of idiocy that I would get up to. All right, discard the changes, and then let's go talk. Yeah, all right, cancel, save and exit. Just save and exit. Just leave it alone. Right. Okay. Direction. See. Yeah, there you go. See, it's a one-way bit of track. See, I possibly could have spotted that a little bit quicker. If we change the signal type, yeah, just do a bit of that, and then we're going to want another signal on here to stop people coming down it the wrong way any further out than that. So give me another signal. We'll wang that on. No, I need to change the side. I haven't done enough of this to. There you go. Do that, and then what? Change constructor to stop signal. No, multi-signal mode. Don't know what that is, but that's all good. Bang that in there, and then turn it into a. Let me click on it. Turn it into a. Change the signal type. Hold Shift. Click that. There you go. And then that should just work. Yes, we'll probably need one more signal on here about there, but that's going to be two-way oriented. And then we should be able to set this flipping line up. Right, new train, set up new rail line, and it will go from here. As ever, I am foiled by my own signalling. Right, okay, choose a loco, save and exit, add a locomotive. Needs to be something that's hauling. Now, the John Bull, this is tractive power. We want something with good tractive power. The Jarvis would appear to be the winner on this one. Let's do it. There you go. Yeah, good. Train personnel, engineer, what are you going to get me? Butch. Butch is going to give me less maintenance requirement. Passenger rating 100%. Acceleration, reliability, and passenger rating. Now, I think we want to assign these to a passenger train. You are not currently assigned there, Audrey. Let's close that, and that should now go and get working. One would imagine it would go and get working. Let's have a quick look. No, there it is. Now look, coming around a bend, driving me around the bend. That's all good. Right. Okay. So, what are you? Bordeaux to Bayonne. This looks about ready for a bit of an upgrade. Manage the train. I want to change you to be a reindeer. Go. Yes. Make it happen. And while we're about it, we will assign Audrey to that train. Good. Yes. Oh, it already had Butch on there, but now we've stuck Audrey on there now. So I think we might go and upgrade one more while I'm in the area. And then we'll look for our next line, because frankly, if you're not building a line, you're basically just gifting it to your opposition. Come here. No, you're a freight train. We're not interested in you at the moment. What about? I must have a train on here somewhere. Where is it? This is a very valid question. No, maybe it's further afield. Poitiers up to Tours. Right. Okay. Hello. No, that's the opposition there. We've got a very impressive station. I feel like I'm. In fact, I don't even feel like I'm being hard done by here. What I feel like is that I am well off the pace. Give that a reindeer as well. Yep. Right, and then apparently there isn't a. No, we don't need a one of those. All right, back up. We've got a conductor available. This is Limoges to the Luke Estate. What? Are you sure? I didn't think I was going to the Luke Estate here. I thought that was my big passenger service. Oh well, whatever. I've stuck that on there now. Oh my god, I'm completely out of my depth. I don't know why. Hold on, we'll buy that. Yeah, give me the freight car. There we go. Right, let's build something that is a little bit more straightforward and a bit more my speed. I mean, look at this joker. He's taken over the entire flipping joint, and I'm having a hard time keeping up with this, which is possibly because I'm spending more time rattling on about how I'm not doing very well and less time on actually trying to do any better. So if we want to connect up, stay focused on your objective there, man. We want to build a train station here in Nantes. Right. Do we want to rotate that a little bit, maybe? Oh, yeah. Just like that.
Well, everyone has to start somewhere.
Thank you, lady. Don't make me get agitated with you. Ah, right. Hold on. We've had some activity in Poitiers. What are you trying to tell me here? Since every citizen needs goods, more goods, yes. Cities can have 3 industries. That's super duper. Good. All right, well, let's talk to the city and find out what's what. We could build a weaving factory for 200 grand. Okay, and that will make clothes. We could do that. I know there's some wool nearby. We could do that, and we'll sling that in there. There we go. I've paid for that. That's a thing that I own now. And hopefully it will make some money. It will probably make more money if I actually deliver some wool to it, which is fortunate because, hold on, what have we got here? What are you? You are silk. You don't need silk though, do you? You need wool. Talk to me. One cloth. Yeah, you need wool. All right, good. What are we looking at here? Retroactively lowers the cost of successful orchards by 5%. And the current high bid is well beyond my budget, so we won't bother with that. Right. Let us find our woolly friends. You've broken down. Excellent work. Okay. Yeah. Typically, we're going to be working on this while I'm completely skint. Well, that's jolly nice, isn't it? And I'm sure that's going to work out absolutely peachy. Right. Here's our small station. Small station. There you go. Hold on, something else has occurred to me as well. I need a supply tower on that route that I built a moment ago, which was the Laboratoire Garnier. If we stick a supply tower in here, that will probably help multiple routes. And I'm all about helping multiple routes. Bang it in there. There we go. Good. Right, now that's me completely out of money. So good. That's excellent, I suppose. But we can at least plan out the route that we're going to take. Now then, there's my burger farm, and there's where's Poitiers? It's up here. We'll go straight through the middle of that storm. This is going to cost a lot, but we'll be ever so happy as a result. And we're going to need to put probably a couple of trains on here to make this work. Yeah, I know I haven't got the cash, but that's okay. 171 grand. Oh my goodness. All right, well, time to start, trying to find the frugal route through the situation. Although that said, we are very nicely just flowing gently through the landscape here. 280 grand. Yes. Okay, I think this might be a little bit wishful thinking we've got going on here. Pop a quick wheelie over the track there, and then bring her in on, well, track 1, I suppose. There you go. Do it like that. So that's 370 grand, which is a bit, isn't it? Isn't that a bit of cash? Yeah. Can we do anything with that at the moment? No, although we could go to the bank. Do we think going to the bank is actually going to help us succeed here? I would say probably not. That's competitors, that's the yearly report, and that's the company. This is not the right place. Tasks, tips, options, research, engine shed, personnel. It's none of those. I thought it was under company. I thought I could take out a bond or a loan or a some such. Where's the company? Hold on, no, it is. It's under the company tab somewhere. I remember seeing it. The yearly report, competitors. All right. The other thing I could do is I could flog some shares in Beatrix von Pomp. I mean, I'd get the money back eventually, but this would allow me to progress right now. If we sell, I want to sell. Right, if I sold all my stock, that's 700, well, that's 800 grand. I don't need that much. Let's sell 300 grand. 303 grand's worth. Sell one more. There you go, 361. Okay, yeah, all right. Finally, I make an investment that pays off, despite the fact it's in my competitor, and therefore that's not a good thing. Yes, please pay for it. Okay, right now that one's expensive to run. But it's a long way, and therefore we might make a massive amount of money. Equally, we might not. It might simply be you get paid based on the what you're delivering, rather than the distance that it's travelled, which makes a lot more sense. And therefore, I suspect we're not going to make any money out of this at all. Right, buy a locomotive. We want something freighted. It's going to be the Jarvis again, isn't it? Plenty of tractive effort. That's good. What does it say you're good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again. Right, suitability mixed. Keep looking. Mixed. All right, no, you'll do. Jarvis, get thee to work. Engineer, we've got. You're currently working Bordeaux Bayonne. Luke Moore is good at superficiality, which is super. Actually, you're worth the money. If we're running on a high octane route, then sticking a better engineer on it is not necessarily a bad idea. Right, we're going to need a supply tower on that route somewhere. I would hazard that midway along would probably behoove me, and then we'll stick a signal on here, just like anything really. Change it the other way. Other way? There you go. Right. Do a bit of that. And then we'll do the same on this one so we can queue. And we'll do the same at this end as well. Other way around. Like that. Now, none of those are one way. I mean, I should be thinking double tracking about now. Or arguably about quite a long time ago. But I haven't. So we're just going to live with that. Right. Who's this? The Orgon Poitiers tour.
Don't worry. Your employees won't miss a thing with me.
Oh, I see. So you're poaching my staff. Well, cheers for that. What a delight you are there, lady competitor. That's made me very happy indeed. Is my train further down the track? Yes, it is. Here it goes. It's a very long way. This was a terrible idea. You can hire people. Yeah, okay. I'm aware of this. What I need, however, is I need more money. So I think there may be enough draw, what with Poitiers just having expanded, to bang another train in between Limoges and Poitiers. In fact, if I were to simply double track up, I have reached the stage now where I'm going, you know what, if I were to start again, I think I might do things a little differently. Yeah. Yeah, see, I've reached the point now where I'm aware of my own inadequacies, but am keen enough on the experience to actually want to overcome my inadequacies and start doing well. Now, I'm not doing badly at the moment. Yeah, well, I mean, you know, you can judge that for yourself, but what I'm not doing is well at all. Did I connect that up to the track correctly? Yes. And obviously, because I'm in build mode, I can't do anything with it at the moment. Right. Okay, so we'll double track that. Fling at least one more train up it. If I set points and if I set signals up correctly, then we should make some mileage out of that. When I say mileage, I mean cash. But frankly, I need the cash coming in at a rate of knots so that I can actually start to get people off my back. Yeah, I know there's no freight for you. It's because you're picking stuff up. Meanwhile, we do have
pulled some strings to see whether anybody wants
there we
to
go.
switch
We've
sides.
actually got some good stuff going here now. So we've got a full load of wool that is going to arrive at some point in the future and make me some cash. I'd love to follow it all the way along, but it's going to be running that route for about 2.5 hours. So instead, we'll go back to our new route here, which wants 75k, so we'll pay for that. And then we'll bang some signals on. Now, to start with, we'll just go with a very straightforward piece of signal operations, which is that one allows you to go that way, and that this one allows you to go the other way. Spin it around. There you go. Change signal to... Yes. Okay, good. Cancel that as well. Turn this into a one-way signal. Thank you. Do shift click. Right, shift click. Right. So we've now actually double tracked a very reasonable section here. And what I think my next startling move is going to be to put another 2 trains on there. Not because I think it needs 2 trains, although I think we can get away with it, and that's the reason for giving it a go. Let's find one that's on there already. Get rid of that. Yeah, see, look, full load. It does make cash. I just want to clone it. Yep. We'll copy the train. I don't want a Jarvis on there, though. Should another train be used on the rail line? Yes. And then I want to have enough money to be able to switch it up. Down there somewhere is my new wool train. It's a train made of wool, rather than just being woolly headed like myself. Right, bring up my full list of trains. Where's the ones we just duplicated? Should be obvious because one will say 1 and the other will say 2. There you go. Bordeaux Bayonne. They're running different locos. So why have I got a picture of a furry headed man there? That's not what we want. 3,600. Going to need a smidge more cash than that. Just to replace this with something hyper-modern, which is obviously what I want to do. Manage the train. Buy a locomotive. I need 29,000 francs. I've got that. Buy it. Go. Hopefully that will then yield a little bit more profit from that run. Right, Bordeaux Limoges 1 and 2. There we go. That's these. We've got a queue forming here. Is this me? Yeah, it is. Why are we queuing here so vociferously? It's because you've not really thought out Bordeaux Station very well. Ah, are you sure this is you? I mean, it looks like there's an awful lot of... Yeah, it is. This is... You've actually built something of note here. Gracious. I wouldn't have thought that possible. But apparently it is possible, so that's all good. Right, now, more expensive train on here, please. There's a Stoker available. Is it Bram? Right, what are you going to get me? Extra speed. All right, how much are you going to cost? 31,000 francs. All right, you're hired. You know why you're hired? Because honestly, I'll hire anybody at this stage. If I feel like it's going to give me any kind of an advantage at all, yes, please. There you go. Then I'll do it. What? Transport Central, new connections. 12 stations currently connected, says person, about company. Mark Penguin is apparently very pleased with himself. Well, he should be. Right, that's Bordeaux Limoges, which we just did. We now need to do Bordeaux Limoges 2, Electric Boogaloo. The vineyard near Brest is up for sale. Well, that's nice for it. 260,000. I think that's maybe a little more than I'd wish to pay. Right, let's replace you with a reindeer as well. Best tech. That's what we're about. Good. Okay, that feels like maybe we've made... Hold on, we've got a Bordeaux Limoges Part 3 going on here. And I'm obviously hovering over Matey Boy's activities here somewhere. Is anybody not making cash? You are not making cash. What's your dilemma there? Post-train. Go on. And then go money so that turns into something positive. Are you going to turn into something positive? Or is this an overall? That's balance per month. There you go. Maybe it'll only achieve an upweighting when it reaches the end of the month, because that didn't shift at all, and we just made a delivery. Tell you what, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. Come back. No, you. Yes, thank you. Good. There we go. Let's buy something expensive and hope it pays off. Could happen. And then we'll bang a conductor on there as well. Julian the Blank, he's timid, but he'll give me all kinds of bonuses, and I love a bonus. Right. I've also got maximum research available. Let's put the oil lamps on. Yes, please. And then, what have we got next on here? I tell you, it's non-flaming. Stop this. The Legrand Manor near Grenoble. Would I like to take it over? What do you grow? Parsnips, vegetables. Would I like to take over this business for 239,000 francs? I'm going to say no, simply because I've only just earned that kind of money, and I would be more astute in investing that in another line or two. Also, yeah, see, this is what. What's your problem? Why are you telling me this? I know this, which is why I built one. But what? I don't know. Right, good. That's going to wrap it up for today. Right, very chaotic is the way that we describe this. How are you doing, Burger Farm Train? 1,300 in terms of monthly profit. I think. Exactly what that means, very hard to say for sure. Why have you got so many points here? Oh, you're delivering to multiple locale. And look at the amount they're running up here. Okay, well I mean, I see that as an indicator of you're not doing enough here in the slightest. This loop is fun. I tell you what, the AI actually builds some halfway appealing looking tracks. But they're creating queues galore all over the show there, and I think it's gonna bite them in the derriere when the time comes. Right, next time around, I'm going to go back to Bordeaux and see if I can't figure out that queuing system before then employing some kind of system where we continue our expansion northward. I've got some cash in the bank, and that's not a bad place to start, but I am making a complete mess of this. You know, that's a thing. I've been Colonel Failure. Thank you very much for watching. Tune in next time for a little more of the same. We're not done with this yet. We're going to carry on until the bitter end, which will be me being bought out by the opposition, I wouldn't warrant. Anyway, subscribe to make sure you keep up with the series, and I'll catch up with you very soon. Thanks for watching. Cheerio. Now, it will come as no surprise to you that I record multiple episodes in one hit. I mean, it's just an efficient way to do things. So with your Railway Empire there, I tend to do 2 in a row, and then come back to it a week later and do the next 2. Well, this time around, it appears that I've completely forgotten how to play the game. And that you just watched, if you could bear to sit through it all, is kind of evidence of that. So yeah, apologies for being a little bit erratic, but yeah, I'm starting to enjoy this game quite a bit actually. Sorry, hold on, let me enunciate properly. I'm starting to enjoy this game quite a lot actually. There's no excuse for dropping T's all over the place, honestly. It's just, stream of conscious may be my thing, but you still got to remember your diction once in a while. Otherwise, you call yourself spiffing and make endless comments about tea, despite the fact being unable to pronounce TH. Spiffing indeed. Throwing shade. I love throwing a bit of shade. Right, good. Anything else? Sorry, right, good. Anything else? Not today. No, that's your lot. I'll be back for a bit more in the nearish future. Right, jolly good.